Hello, everyone. It's been a few days since I did a movie review. Been feeling kind of sick, under the weather, but today I felt great, and I decided to go see a movie. There's three movies this weekend I'm interested in seeing. Well, two out of three. So I saw one of them today, and this is my review of The Boy. Yes, The Boy is a brand new horror film, the second horror movie of the year. Of course, it's January. A lot of horror films kind of come out in January, and you can expect them not to be so good. Though I was surprised that I found some enjoyment from The Forest. They'll be honest with you, it has been a few weeks, and slowly I'm forgetting that film. But I liked it. Now, with The Boy, we have another television actress. This one is Lauren Cohen from The Walking Dead. Really like her in The Walking Dead. And I think this might be her first starring role in a movie. So, congratulations to her. She's not American. I believe she's not American. Is she American? I don't know. Whatever. But she is playing an American who goes to the United Kingdom for a job to be a nanny. She's trying to get away from her life, raise some money, save some money, of course. There's something in her past that she's dealing with, an ex that's stalking her. And so she goes to the UK to be a nanny. She meets up with these old people. Well, I mean, she's working for these old people. They have this really lush house. And she finds out that she's going to be a nanny for a boy. But that boy is a porcelain doll. I think it's porcelain. It's a doll. It's a doll. It's a life-size child doll. And at first, she's kind of weirded out by that. There is a man who comes from time to time to deliver goods to this older couple, and he's played by Rupert Evans, who's also in a show I'm watching right now called The Man in the High Castle. Really good show. I recommend it on Amazon Prime. And he's also from Hellboy. And I liked him in Hellboy. I remember him in Hellboy. I'm like, whatever happened to this guy? Where did he go? But I don't know. But he's back. So there you go. So those are the major players in this film. Things get really weird for this character, when this nanny character, when the parents decide to go on a holiday. And weird things start to happen in the home. It's a horror movie, things gotta happen. Jump scares, atmosphere, a creepy vibe, all these things that you expect from a horror movie. I prefer more of the atmosphere than the jump scares. There was a few in here that I would say I didn't react, like, oh my gosh, like some of the audience member thought it was a second coming. But for me, inside I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. All right, that's kind of cool. So I would say for the first hour, I really liked the way this movie felt. I liked the build-up. I liked the pacing to it. I like the actress. I like Lauren. I like to see her in more movies. I would like to see her kind of tackle something that is just maybe a straight drama or maybe even a comedy. That'd be interesting to see. But this one's a horror film. This is what she's known for. She's in a horror show. And so she handles herself very well. And I like the little chemistry that she has between her and Rupert Evans, and also her and the doll. There's some really interesting things that happen. Of course, some things you've seen before time and time and time again in a horror movie. It is January. This is really nothing new when it comes to movies that come out around this period of time. But when it got to some of the things that happened near the end of the film, and I'm not going to spoil anything, I'm not saying I saw it coming, but when it came, I was like, I've seen this movie before now. Not to say the stuff with the doll, but the way the movie ends, I was like, I've seen this ending, and the ending's been presented in a more clever way, in a very humorous way, in a very creepy way, in a very original way. Now, I don't know if this ending has probably happened in a few horror films. I'm not going to say it in this review. But when I saw the ending to this movie, I was like, oh, this reminds me of a much better film that I'm not going to spoil in this review, because if you've seen that film, then you're going to like, oh, I've seen that movie, then I know the ending of The Boy. But there's this little New Zealand horror comedy from the year 2014. If you really want to know what it is, message me, PM me, and I'll tell you the name of that film, because the ending to the New Zealand film is pretty much almost the ending to this film. And I felt quite disappointed by that. It upset me a little bit. I was like, I was really, not emotionally involved in this story, but I cared just enough to endure it for almost 90 some minutes. So not a terrible film, not a bad film, not a great film, kind of good film that I would give a slight recommendation for. If you like this actress, if you like creepy dolls, I love creepy dolls. They don't scare me, but they kind of creep me out the way they look sometimes, and the way this doll looks is really creepy. So I'm not going to be too kind to this movie when it comes to my rating, but I wish it ended in a different way. If it would have ended a different way, my rating would have been a little higher. So for that, I'm going to give the boy a solid 2.5 stars out of 4.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.